Hey guys, it's your own boy, the one only Great Dane, back with a 799 star drop opening. And as you can see, again, I'm getting the Omega trophy box, and again, I could never remember what it was called. I think I just called it the red box yesterday or something. But anyway, I just didn't have quite enough time to get to the Ultra trophy box, but in turn, I did end up getting a really good, I think anyway, Ultra trophy box yesterday from the hashtag Scary Doors event. And I'll probably end up posting all of those pictures with the hashtags of all the votes that I did end up taking just to get entered into the I want to call it a contest giveaway, essentially, for the gems. I'll at least try, but let's see what we have. Well, I guess it's gonna show us Stranger Things is here, first through the upside showdown, and get waffles to save the world. Alright, well, again, that was pretty much all shown in the, I'll say, teaser trailer Brawl talk. I already saw the animation. They're trying to save Bruce, or I guess that's spoilers, but again, by the time I post this, I'm almost 100% sure you guys have seen it already, so. Anyway, okay, starting with 3 gems. 17 bucks doesn't look too shabby. And I think the best I could get is a legendary skin out of this. 181 bling, 76 bling, 86 bling, 50 bling, 197 bling, 109 bling, 182 bling, 3 more gems, 142 bling, 55 bling, and Coral Bell. I believe that's epic. It's a pretty neat skin. Nice animations. Got another pin here. Another pin, I think that one's epic as well. Draco epic. Draco epic again. The bell pin for Coral Bell with her icon. And overall not too shabby. Again, I always hesitate to come across, I guess I'll say in a second. We have last season's 43 rewards, being that other crow skin with the credits. We have the daily streak day, day 207 with today's reward of 25 coins, as well as the fortune. Sometimes it really is just a skill issue. I always hesitate to say when Kaze comes up, because I always think about the multiple identities, and I keep thinking there's a second character name when there just isn't. It's all just Kaze. But again, something I'm noticing here immediately, I'm glad I actually came into the character section, because I haven't seen it yet, but I guess there's only certain brawlers you can choose for this new upside down, what would you call it? A tournament? Daily something. But it doesn't look like all the characters have their own decks, unfortunately, so I don't know if it's going to let you just choose any brawler that has the deck or not. And again, the daily wins have been switched over to waffles, and there should be a new stranger shop where you can buy packs. And again, they luckily don't look to be on a timer scale. Obviously, there is still a timer for when the event ends in general. But I honestly, I really want to save up the waffles until the end, but it's going to be another one of those events with abilities, and it's going to be really unfortunate to play without them. Each pack contains 1 card, 2 extra rewards, which can include event skins. So, at least to me, it seems you're definitely going to want to try and buy the max one every single time. Oh, is that the caveat? Open card packs to get this event skin. So you need to open 60, and obviously the best way to do that would be to open the smallest one. I highly doubt you're going to be able to open 60 of these ones, but I think I'll hang on to my waffles. Again, it's just so ridiculous, the currencies they come up with in this game. But I'll probably hold on to them until I can at least get a better feeling for what the best way to spend them is. Again, because it seems pretty good to go for a guaranteed hypercharge skin just for buying the lower tier ones. Plus, it should help you get more abilities to play the mode itself, which should also just make it easier to keep going. Again, obviously the Dust and Nita. If it weren't for the names being right here on screen, I would never be able to name any of these character skins. I'm just telling you guys straight up. Actually, I guess I'm quite familiar with Hopper, I guess, but the rest I would have no idea. Yeah, I guess they're all pretty cool, unique skins. Scoops Ahoy Berry is certainly a choice, but the rest aren't too shabby, I suppose. Again, I'm more interested in the features or new additions they have this season rather than the actual theme itself. Though again, I have been enjoying the showdown themes as well, and it seems like they have two separate ones, which I didn't realize. There's one with the normal gas or fog that comes in, and there's one with, I assume to be the like the normal world, and then the actual upside down, which has its own different type of fog or smoke that closes in. But again, it's pretty cool either way, and that's something I just wanted to check quick, just for my own reference, because I don't. Okay, so it does show you. I didn't think it would. This one was annoying, and that's why I was concerned. I wanted to make sure I got it on video, because it just showed me what box I got instead of the reward. So I guess I could do it after, again, for my own convenience, but just wanted to make sure to get that on recording. And then again, I still have to get my 6 daily wins for 3 star drops, and I gotta figure out what the heck is going on here. So we have a lot of mega quests, like a lot of mega quests, but it looks like, well, I guess it's not actually as much as I thought it was. No, of course we still have the Brawl Pass exclusive. I'll definitely be picking up the Brawl Pass, but probably after I end off the video. So again, unfortunately, it looks like you do still have to play each one in order, though, as well. And also frustrating is, again, they come with star drops, so yeah, okay, I see what they're doing here. So it is more mega quests than it's showing here, but it looks like they are going to keep being added as time goes on. So we can start with 3 right away, and again, I gotta figure out the best way to spend my waffles. So I probably should have watched a video or something ahead of time, because I really have no idea. But we still have the regular quests, again, the Brawl Pass exclusive. But again, still haven't quite gotten to the upload, still working. I mean, I've just about finished updating those laptops, but I still need to get to the actual videos itself. And it looks like they're doing a second version of the Diamond Valley for Google Play, so I'll probably play through that quick as well, maybe make a video on that, and then try and get back to just uploading all these videos. But I think I'm gonna have to pause here and just play through, because can I even complete the Upside Showdown Mega Quest yet? Because it doesn't seem like I'd be able to. Yeah, it says I need to win 15 of those. I mean, I guess you could technically lose and keep playing, if I'm not mistaken. Because if I remember correctly, if you lose, they just let you keep going, essentially. Or I could try playing after you get stage 5, maybe it just doesn't give you any more wins after that. And then we also have a special event for Spirit Frank. Hawkins hunt 3 players versus the big boss. Every time you defeat the boss, it gets stronger. What's the quest for that, though? And they all have these, they're calling it card decks, which is the new abilities for each of the characters, again, but not all characters appear to have card decks. This is all really confusing. I wish it was more blatantly put out how it worked. Alright, well, again, I guess I'm just gonna play Upside Showdown and try and get the 6 daily wins. I really have no idea how that's gonna go, and then I'll get into the actual Brawl Pass itself, but let's see what happens. Alright, so I'm back after the first match. Again, unfortunately, it does not look like this is going to be something that you can hit the replay button on, so that's why I'm coming back so I can show off the star drop. But and that was my first match of Upside Down Showdown, or whatever the heck they're calling this. Again, it is apparently also Solo Showdown Plus, which is something I wanted anyway, so I'm actually pretty happy to see that. Again, it's obviously going to be a bit more awkward with these abilities going on, but stage 1 I get some waffles. If you get an epic win, whatever that means, you get more waffles. I assume that means you get more kills, you get more waffles or something. Yeah, again, there's got to be notes or something on this. There's so much going on right now. But anyway, let's go back to the main menu. And again, I'm not showing it, but the loading screen is pretty cool. They have the foreground like flipping around. But anyway, first star drop is an epic of 200 coins. And again, I have to keep going awkwardly. Again, I can skip the second one just because it's more waffles. But something I should point out, again, you'll realize I'm playing Shelly, not by choice necessarily. Apparently, to play this mode, you have to have a character with any cards available, and again, once you play through any stage, it looks like you have to fully complete all 5 stages, or lose and then probably switch to a different character within that day. But again, I want to say the first match is usually a bot match, but it really seemed like there were some good players in that, so I'm assuming it's not a bot match, so you guys know to go a little more try-hard at least. But again, the only character they let you start with any cards, or card choices that is Shelly, so you have to play Shelly on the first day unless you're willing to, I would say unless you're willing to buy waffles, but I don't know how else you would even get them without, and I don't think you can buy packs? Maybe they're in the shop. I guess let me clear out some other news before I get back into it. This hashtag Stranger Doors event, we got 3 more rewards. We opened door 11, which again I voted for. I'm pretty sad about. It is the max amount of power points, but it's still power points, so, you know, again, maybe it's helping someone. We opened door 7, which luckily wasn't get rid of Mortis, it was just more power points. We have no idea what door got rid of Mortis. Maybe they'll tell us later on. But again, that was the last vote apparently on day 9. So yeah, I'll definitely make sure to post all my votes. Again, I didn't even vote the first day because I didn't know we could vote right away. I thought we need to reach the 8 million quests completed to get the first key. And then we opened door 19, which of course was the 1 gem, and door 20 must have been the 100. I think that's pretty obvious, but yeah, you know, we tried our best. You know, we got some of the best and worst rewards, so we kind of fell in the middle as a community. So either way, I'm certainly not complaining. You know, we got a Ultra Trophy box, we got the Hypercharged skin, a bunch of other random rewards. So anyway, I just want to check the shop quick, because are you kidding me? There's 300 waffles just in the shop? I was gonna say, because I'm seeing people playing a bunch of different things, like so you can only play the characters you get the packs for, so obviously Griff's a good one. I think Shelly's honestly going to be pretty underrated, though, because I got a range increase on less spread on Shelly. It's almost like having infinite gadget even on just that one upgrade. So yeah, it's just, you know, I feel it's going to be pretty underrated, but I'll also just claim up my 1,000 power points, 200 power points, and gem. Again, I knew it, as I suspected. Of course, you could just buy more friggin' waffles from the shop, and again, depending on... Oh, what? No way. They're just selling the alternate versions for gems immediately? That's crazy. And they're limited edition. Oh, man, and I have a very strong feeling these things aren't going on discount, you know, this, I should be getting a significant amount of gems soon, so again, I hate to just throw them out on these immediately, but again, with this type of collab, it might be worth it. Anyway, I'm gonna try and play through 2 more matches of Upside Down Showdown. Again, this is a very awkward video, but I am having difficulty trying to figure out what it is I should be doing first, again, with the waffles. And I don't want to spend them until I know what the best, I'll say, strategy is. Again, I'm guessing. So now I'm understanding it a bit more now. So you get the 80 waffles, you get a new character deck, you can play that character instead. Each pack contains one. Oh, it's if you save up 200, so it looks like you should always be buying the 3 packs then if you can afford it until the end, because you're just getting a discount essentially on the regular packs. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be buying the lower value ones, either the high price purple or the high price yellow. Again, I'll have to try and get an idea for how many waffles we can get throughout this event, because obviously I would prefer to get the guaranteed hypercharged skin. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that through the strangest pack. They have names. There's stranger and strangest. So I want to get the strangest packs, but I also want to try and guarantee that I get the skin, which is making it tricky. And also there's an interesting animation once you start playing through one of the characters on the upside down thing, apparently. Again, I'm probably going to hold on to my waffles for at least today. Again, I haven't seen any video posts on what the best way to spend your waffles is. I'm not really sure anyone knows what's going on quite yet, or what the best thing to do is, but again, I think the best thing you can personally do is play Shelly and hold on to your waffles until we find out what the heck is the best strategy, I'll say, here on spending your waffles. So yeah, again, gonna play through 2 more matches. Alright, so I'm back after getting a 2nd place, which got me apparently 14 waffles, and then again I got blasted by a Shelly out of nowhere and took 10th place on the next match, so ended up getting no waffles from that, obviously. And that's, so what I figured out, that does let you restart trying to get through the stages, and you also have to restart your deck or upgrades or whatever you want to call it. But again, I'm confused here because I completed stage 1, but I'm still getting waffles apparently. I don't know if that's correct or not, because if that's the implication, what's stopping me from just, you know, playing over and over again and just buying as many packs as I want, right? And again, if that's the case, I would not have an issue doing that necessarily. But let's see what actually happens here. And we have the star drop, of course. Super rare, 50 power points. And again, it is showing... yeah, it's showing I can get the waffles again. So I'm wondering, is this the first event where they're just going to let us keep getting resources as much as we want? Or is that a glitch? Because if this is what I think it is, would it not make more sense to just get to stage 4 and then lose and then just keep getting waffles over and over again? Because I have a feeling once I get to stage 5, it'll probably just complete it. We also have Hawkins Hunt for Spirit Frank. I didn't realize that actually starts tomorrow again. I'm sure there's going to be a quest for it, because it'd be kind of weird to just have the mode with no necessary goal to actually playing it. But yeah, again, I guess I'm just gonna keep going here, try and get 2 more wins, and then come back for the last star drop. And then I technically don't need to record in between anymore. After that, I'll probably just show you guys the pass, send off the video, and then tell you guys what else I can figure out. But yeah, let's keep going. Alright, so should be back with the 4th win as well now. So again, we have a rare, 50 coins. And I believe that's, well, yeah, the last star drop for the day. So again, I'm gonna skip out on the rest of the wins here and try to figure out more about how this upside down showdown event works, if you can just keep playing it or not, because it seems like you can just keep getting waffles. So anyway, if the actual Stranger Things pass, again, I definitely will be picking it up after the video. But you have a player pin. Again, I don't really remember the name of the character. I believe they said it in the actual Brawl talk. Angry can squishing. The win pin's kind of nice. Another demon. Walkie-talkie. Demon spray. Ahoy ice cream. Crying waffle. Ahoy robot. I should remember the name of that monster. They added the skin to Fortnite, and I'm blanking on what the actual name is. The Brawl Stars icon, and then the Lumi 11 character. Again, I'm just gonna actually, the red one doesn't look too shabby. I don't know if I'd run the pink one as much, but I just want to get a quick look at the actual animation. I mean, this is obviously going to be a very different looking skin in game. Vastly different, actually. Just the floating waffle and can there. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought it only did the waffle animation. It does both waffles and cans. It's kinda interesting how it doesn't leave a waffle or a can on the grounds. It kinda just puts a hole in the grounds. Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really know what I was expecting. The super is a little, I guess, lame, but, I mean, what honestly else would it do, right? So, I mean, the character, very unique look. I think I like the skin enough more so for just the waffle and the can throwing than anything else, but, yeah, I guess a pretty neat skin overall. You can definitely look forward to getting it, as well as the chroma versions, or whatever the alternate versions are called. Again, it's kind of bothering me now that I can't remember what the name of the monster is there on that pin, because the monster is pretty famous if nothing else, but again, I really just haven't been paying too much attention to Stranger Things. See if I can't remember before I end off the video. Being back in the shop, we have all the waffle offers, just Anita chromatic offers. We have the humble offer, which has been adjusted from, I think it was like 600 days or some nonsense, back down to 12 hours. That was obviously a glitch. I don't know why that happens. We have Misfortune Tarot discount, which I'd get if I had the bling, but, you know, I'll probably just see what Ziggy pins I have left to get. And his hypercharge is finally in the game now. Again, don't really feel like buying the collector's pack for it, though. I have a daily freebie of 5 credits. As well as 10 power points, which, again, I'll just collect after I finish this off. We have a gem offer, which is, I mean, it's pretty alright, but again, I should have more gems coming soon enough. Make sure to shove a creator code in there. I keep wanting to say Gargantor. Anyway, as of today, I have 2,220 XP doublers and 191,075 credits. It's Demogorgon, right? Again, it's always last second when it comes to these things that I'll probably remember. I'm willing to bet my YouTube on Demogorgon. That's what it's called, right? Nita Dustin and the Nita Bear's been replaced with the Demogorgon. But yeah, again, it's still a lot of, I'll say, somewhat confusing things going on here. You know, the theme is actually a bit cooler than I thought it would be. Again, not like a huge fan of Stranger Things or anything, but I definitely think I'm going to enjoy this season. The Upside Showdown is actually rather fun. I like the choices, but I hardly find myself choosing anything other than the high rarity cards when it lets me, because they just, again, they're rather powerful. But yeah, I'm definitely interested to hear what you guys think. Again, I want to know what you guys thought of the last hashtag Scary Doors events rewards. Let me know if you guys are posting on what you guys voted for. Let me know if you're going to be picking up the actual Brawl Pass or Brawl Pass Plus. Let me know if you plan on buying any waffles. Again, there's just a lot of stuff going on right now. And let me know too if you're excited for Hawkins' hunt with Spirit Frank. But other than that, let's see how far I can take this, guys.